A driver accused of killing 2 cyclists faces trial. The St. George Area Chamber of Commerce Foundation Gala, and celebrating 150 years of the haunted St. George Bed and Breakfast.
You're watching St. George News at 5.
Good afternoon, I'm Amy Bennett. The driver accused of hitting and killing 2 cyclists during an annual ride in Washington County in April of 2022 is currently facing trial. Here's Cody Blowers with more on the story.
Trial opened for defendant Julianne Budge, the driver charged with automobile homicide after she reportedly struck and killed 2 cyclists. The 2 cyclists were brothers who were participating in the annual ride that runs through the Coral Canyon area of Washington City, and the state contends that Budge was impaired and then fled the scene at the time of the crash, while the defense's position was that Budge was suffering from a medical condition that caused her to swerve and strike the cyclists. The state is expected to call additional witnesses as the trial continues on Tuesday.
Thanks, Cody. On Tuesday afternoon, the Memory Matters Alzheimer's and Dementia Center in St. George was evacuated due to a mysterious odor. At first, most just thought it was a gas leak and the clients and staff were safely evacuated from the building. With the rain falling and no sign of being able to go back inside anytime soon, the staff decided to load the clients into a company bus and wound up at the St. George Art Museum. Despite the alarming situation, the museum staff provided support and treats for all of the residents and workers, turning an unexpected visit into a fun memory for everyone involved. And eventually, the center was cleared and deemed safe for the residents to return. The recent St. George Area Chamber of Commerce Foundation Gala celebrated and awarded businesses in St. George. Bridger Palmer shares highlights from the sold-out ceremony.
The St. George Area Chamber of Commerce Foundation Gala awarded 5 businesses across 5 categories for their commitment to economic excellence. The Rising Star Award honored a new business that achieved growth and success in less than 5 years and was given to St. George Bakery, Farmstead. The Paragon Award honored a long-standing business that had become a pillar of the community and was aimed towards businesses that had been around for 15 years or longer. The Huntsman Senior Games won the award. Ram Aviation Space and Defense was the winner of the Hometown Hero Award, which honored an outstanding business that made a difference through their service. The halftime show performed songs such as Go Johnny Go, Viva Las Vegas, and more. Dozens of people danced, and a conga line even formed, snaking through the tables. The Trailblazer Award, given out by Utah Tech, honored an innovative business that created positive change. It was given to Tech Ridge, an 180-acre airport site that overlooks downtown St. George. Last was the Thrive Award, which honored a business that had achieved outstanding growth and success over the past year, and it was businesses open for 5 or more years. Tag and Go Car Wash took home the award.
If you've looked up in the sky recently, you might have noticed some strange-looking helicopters flying around. Well, we have the answers as to what these helicopters might be doing so close to the ground. The low-flying helicopters in Washington City are part of the Earth Mapping Resources Initiative that are mapping out potential mineral resources. Using a magnetometer, the survey helps map the geology accurately, covering the rugged terrains of southern Utah. This program was accelerated by the bipartisan infrastructure law, and the ongoing project contributes to an updated story of the U.S.'s geologic history and mineral resource potential. There's a historic bed and breakfast nestled right in the middle of St. George that has been open for 150 years, and it may or may not be haunted. Here's Jesse Bang with more on the Mulberry Inn.
Located at the historic Woolley Foster home, the Mulberry Inn is about to celebrate 150 years with a grand event. To celebrate the longest-running bed and breakfast in St. George, owner Peggy Armour said the event will include refreshments, live music, and a rare chance to tour the entire home.
This is our Brigham Young housewarming gift. He gave it to the original owners, the Woolleys, in 1873 when they built the house, and this has been with the house since day one.
Each suite features historical items such as an 1825 gas pump from Parowan, a cold box from the Leeds General Store turned into a headboard, and perhaps the most impressive, a 1927 Model T Ford terrain car turned into a jetted tub. Although the owner hasn't experienced anything since her purchase in 2020, for some it's believed to be one of the most haunted houses in the U.S., especially in the attic area that once hid polygamists from authorities.
The history of St. George is amazing, and I feel like this house is in the fiber of St. George history.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. I'm Amy Bennett with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5.